Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show you the secrets on how to get started on playing bar chords. And if you're new to this channel, my name is Abe. Welcome to Abe Creative. So this video is going to get started with 4 essential chords that you need to know to get started on bar chords. If you know these 4 chords, it starts to unlock all the secrets that you need to get mastering bar chords. And even after you know those 4 chords, there is another essential ingredient that you need to learn to make sure you learn how to play bar chords, and you'll see that in this video. So guys, let's get started into the video. So guys, there's 4 fundamental chords that you need to be able to play bar chords. If you don't know these 4 chords, you won't be able to do bar chords. So I'm going to show you those first because they are really important in mastering bar chords, and they are the secret to learning bar chords. And those are the A chord, E chord, the A minor, and the E minor. So now that you've got those 4 chords down, what you really need to know about bar chords is also knowing what your root note is. What I mean by that is knowing that for your E-shaped chords, so the chords, the E major and your E minor, you need to know where your root note is. So for those types of chords, E major, E minor 7, and so on and so forth, your root note is this open E. So this low E without pressing any notes. If I was to play my E major, this low E, I hope you can see it vibrating. This low E, there you go. As you can see vibrating, gives the root note for the E major chord. So what bar chords do is that you use your first finger to shift the root note up and down whilst keeping the chord shape the same. Now let's say now I wanted to play an F major chord and I only knew how to play an E major chord. How would I do that? What I would do is first I would need to shift my E major 1 fret down to here, to start here. But still, if I were to play my chord now, it sounds interesting, but that's definitely not an F major chord. What's wrong? First, we still have this open E, which is the wrong root note for an F major. We've still got this high open E, which is the wrong note in F major. And also the B string is open as well, which is also the wrong note for F major. We can fix that easily by using our first finger to bar those open notes, but still playing our E major chord shape. So what I've done is I've put enough pressure here to shift the root note from open E, from E to F, because this note here is an F. So if I put enough pressure there, if I put my second finger on the 3rd fret of the G string and my 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the A string and my pinky on the 3rd fret of the D string, and strum that all out, I get my F major. Now let's compare that to a normal F major. Sounds the same. So let me show it in a slightly different way to make sure you get it. Is that, imagine I said, okay, let's play an F major chord but not this way, in a different way, just using your E major chord that you already know. What you do is I would say slide up 1 fret, keeping this same shape here, just slide up 1 fret, put your first finger on this first fret of the low E string and just play the notes that you're fretting. Just carefully play those notes that you're just fretting, right? That'll be an F major. But to get the full maximum effect, instead of just fretting that F, what you do is place your whole finger down with enough pressure. And this is something that takes time to get enough finger strength to do. So you won't get it on your first day. There is a hack that you could use to do that, but that means you'd have to sacrifice one of your fingers to sort of do this sort of doubling fingers on top of each other. So I'd say be patient. Just practice putting enough pressure to get your F chord. Now imagine that we wanted to play F sharp major. How would we do that? Well, we've already got this shape down, the F major. F sharp is just one fret down the fretboard, or one fret higher, I should say. So what do? We'll just keep this shape locked, but slide down one fret. And that's F sharp major. Then slide down. That's F major. Slide up. F sharp major. Okay, you might be asking, how about the E minor? Or F minor or F sharp minor? How do I get that? Alright, remember F major that we've got down? F minor would be removing this finger, which I'm wiggling right now. If we took that out of the equation, somehow just, not be pressing any frets, you'll get your F minor. So let's say we're going from F minor to E minor. So F minor, E minor, F minor, E minor. How about F minor 7? Take off one more finger. Which one? That would be the pinky now. So you now just have your first finger barring the whole string, the whole first fret like this, and this one just fretting the third fret of the A string. And E minor 7. Alright, let's try this now with A. So we've got an A major chord here. For A, now the root note is no longer the low E string, it's now the A string. Hopefully you can see it vibrating on the screen. The string vibrating, that's the A. That's now the root note for the A major. So if we fret our A string, one thing that I've changed from the previous from the fundamentals video is that I'm not using my first finger, then second finger, then third finger to fret the A string, but I'm using my second finger. I'm starting with my second finger on the second fret of the D string, then my third finger on the second fret of the G string, then my fourth finger on the second fret of the B string. Same result. Really, the game here is just to make sure that you fret your notes nice and cleanly. So we've got our A major. We want to play B flat major. So what I would do first is slide up all those notes, one fret down, everything stays the same, and this first finger, which I made sure it's free, I would bar that first fret. So it shifts the root note from A to B flat, because after A, the next note is B flat. So we're gonna go from A to B flat. So we started with A, we slide up 1 fret, we take our first finger, we bar the first fret, and then we strum all that, making sure I've got enough pressure with the first finger. And that's the sound you should get if you're fretting with enough pressure on the first finger and you've got all your notes right. You might have not gotten it the first time, but as long as you make sure if you keep practicing it, you should get better over time. You should see some improvement over a couple of days, then even further improvement over a week or so, then even more improvement over a month. So as long as you stick with it, you'll get there. That was the A. We went from A major to B flat major. What if we wanted to do a B flat minor? Would do our A minor chord. I'll just shift the fingering so I have my first finger free to do the barring. I'll shift that A minor shape 1 fret down. But that sounds horrible because the root notes and the chords just don't make sense. So we'd need our first finger to bar that first fret now to shift the root notes and the other notes so we can make a B flat minor chord. That's way better than that. Does not sound like a B minor. That does not sound like a B flat minor, I should say. And we can easily make this B flat minor into B flat minor 7 by removing our pinky. What's the fun thing that you could sort of do with this knowledge that you have? One thing is that you can start to zip around your fretboard from just being stuck where the open chords are to further down the fretboard all the way up to the last fret of your fretboard. Well, maybe not the last fret, to maybe the third last fret of your fretboard, because you still need some frets to get a chord. So instead of being just limited to having just your E major chord, let's go back to E major. You can now make an F major chord. You can now make an F sharp major chord. You can now make a G chord. You can now make a G and A flat chord and go to an A. It just unlocks the opportunities for you on the guitar. You can now start doing different things, like you could go from this F or if you're in between, like on an F sharp, you can go from the F sharp major to the G sharp major, F sharp major. Yeah, same for these A-shaped bar chords. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure you hit the like button. And with all this knowledge that you have on bar chords, the best thing is to do is to apply it. And how do you apply it? By practicing songs. So I've got a whole heap of your favorite Afrobeat songs that are broken down and showing you the chords of how to play. So click on this playlist to get started on practicing those songs so you can practice the skills that you've learned so far in my video series on how to get started on the guitar. So guys, I'll see you in my next video. Be blessed.